Hey everyone, Casey here. I wanted to do a quick update on the USD CAD trade. Also, I want to show you and talk about exotic currencies, and I have a special announcement at the end, so you want to stay tuned for that about exotic currencies. So the first thing is that I talked about the USD CAD. If you want to look at the other video, I'll post that in the link below. I posted it on Friday. I was talking about this particular pin. Last week was a really strong pin bar, and it popped up against this resistance, and now it did not break this second level that I was hoping for it to break, or that I was really thinking it would. It didn't follow through. So this level got rejected, and then it didn't follow through like I was expecting. However, so now we're kind of in a no man's land. What I did with my trade was I ended up taking basically break even on it, because once it was pushing down here, I knew there was some support there, so I went ahead and moved my stop to break even and ended up going right back out. So I'm currently out with break even, which is a great way to place your trades. That way you can control your risk. But right now, you can see that we're at a crossroads. We have this old upward channel being retested on the blue line, and then we have this new channel being tested on the red. So we're hitting this zone here, this red and blue, this resistance area, about the 133.50 area. And I would just watch what price does at that point. I would say that if we continue to pop up, we can remove this downward channel and then probably re-diagnose our channel at some point, maybe look at it being a little wider. I'm not going to do anything like that until we get to that point, but we could maybe do something like this, just kind of change the angle. I'm not actually going to do it, but I'm just telling you that's something we could do if it does respond in the upside. That's just how I like to stay on top of things. But for now, we're just going to keep it as is. I'm going to watch it, see what happens, see what the weekly and the daily candles do around here, see if we get a rejection at these levels. If we do, we could get a rejection and some consolidation, go sideways. We could get a rejection and then a sharp pop to the downside, or we could get a burst through and continue with the uptrend. And basically whatever it does, we're going to want to adapt and try to get a really nice trade off of. All right, now I want to talk to you a little bit about exotic currencies. They're the currencies that are not traded quite as often, not as popular as some of the main currencies, because we have the majors and the exotics. And if you look at some of the exotic currencies, people don't really like to take them a whole lot. It could include things like the USD Mexican and other things like that. You can see, I'll just pull up the USD Mexican as an example. It has some very amazing price movement. You could see that it really, this is a weekly time frame. It has moved from 12 all the way up to 19 here, big moves. And even if we go down to the daily, you can see there's some really big swings, which gives opportunities. This is 8,000 pips here. Gives opportunities for moves. And I'm a real big believer in trying to catch big trends. And so in a situation like this, let me draw these lines over here, a situation like this, you could get a really nice move, right? This is a very big move, all the way from 20 down to 18, about 10,000 points. So if someone was able to catch that trend, they'd be able to do really well. So that's what an exotic currency is. It's not a major. So there's the 8 majors: the dollar, the yen, the euro, the Australian, the pound, the Swiss franc, and the New Zealand. Those are the majors, and if I missed one, I apologize. But the exotics are the Mexican peso and Turkish lira and other things like that can have some very big moves. Well, my friend Rob Booker is currently having an important meeting where he's going to talk about how he can make some money with exotic currencies, and it's his favorite trading strategy. And I'm really good friends with Rob. He's a great guy. He's been educating people for a long time. I'm going to post a link below in the video about his exotics club. It's called the Exotics Club, and it's his #1 trading strategy for exotics. And so if you're watching today, just check it out. And it's well worth your time. It's going to be a really great meeting. I'm actually going to be in attendance, as a lot of people in the trading industry are, because it's just some really good training that's going to be available and a great opportunity. So that's it for today. If you guys have any questions or comments, please leave a link, or not a link, a question. I will be leaving the links below for the other USD CAD setup, and also a link for how to get access to this exotic strategy. All right, well, that's it. Thank you, guys, and I hope to hear from you